This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
This is the Make Movies Great Again podcast, where we are destroying cynicism in the box office and scaring the shit out of you. Welcome to our theater. My name is Matt Vieira, and here with me is Adam Bernardino.
Yeah!
And
back after a long absence, but I am ready to go.
And Sean Abernathy.
From the airplane hangar.
So welcome, Adam. Welcome back. It's been almost a month since you've been on.
I know.
And we've missed you dearly.
Good thing I was here.
Yeah, thank you, Sean, for covering, and thank you for staying on. I've been adulting real hard.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Glad to be back, for sure.
We have a hell of an episode for the trio to be on for the first time. This is going to be a hell of an episode.
Psyched
about it. A lot of
it.
movie news. We've been watching a lot.
Yeah, we have been watching a lot, and there's been a lot of fucking movie news. So,
Oh, yeah, a ton.
So I'm loving this. So let's get right into it. Trailer of the week. Adam, how many times did you watch this trailer?
Only one trailer has come out this week. Everyone out there in movie world. And the trailer that I'm speaking of is coming out in November, called Justice League.
I've never heard of it before. Can you explain it to me?
Just Us League? It's the Just Us?
It's Just Us, yeah.
Just Us. So it's awesome. You saw it, right, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Huh. Did your homework?
I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch it.
How many times did you see it, Sean?
Conservatively, four times.
4 times?
Yeah.
That's good. I think I saw it
to be realistic.
around 8 or 9 times.
Okay.
It's fantastic. Very jacked up for
I'm somewhere around there.
I'm very, very jacked up for this. Like super excited.
Like this trailer.
What?
Yeah. If you didn't like this trailer, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to associate with you. And it was I'm cool with them never doing another trailer until the movie comes out, because I'm hyped for this movie, and it didn't give anything away.
Yeah. No,
it says Justice League kicking ass.
Well, let's hope they don't give anything away, because
you know they will.
If they go the route with Batman v Superman, they'll show the villain, which will be a mistake. We already kind of know what the villain is, but I got this question for you, Adam. I was talking to Sean about this before. Do you feel like the trailer is missing something, like a certain caped hero?
It is missing that person or that something.
No,
I'm happy that it's missing it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy they're missing it as well, because what the fuck would be the point of killing him off in Batman v Superman? Spoilers!
He's listed on IMDb.
He's listed on IMDb, yes, but they don't need to show him in the trailer. But does it not feel weird to have this Justice League movie with no Superman in the trailer? Right? Isn't it just weird? It's just weird.
It's funny you bring that up, because, I mean, I think it's weird, because when you think of the Justice League, you think of Batman and Superman, like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, like in that order. You think of him first, second, or third.
Yeah, definitely.
But I was reading something online, and it was along the lines of the whole reason the Justice League is formed is because Superman is dead.
Okay. I mean, that makes total sense.
Earth's mightiest heroes have to come together to defend any new threat that might come about without Superman.
It's true. I like that, because let's be honest, Superman's just a fucking cop-out superhero to begin with. I won't get started on that.
But Batman fucked up by beating the shit out of Superman.
Well, I mean, you saw Batman v Superman.
I did, but would you say he was unprepared for life
Superman?
without Superman? He has to run around and...
I think that his rage blinded him a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that if you asked him...
I think their mothers had the same name.
Right after they found... Hey, whoa. You want to hear a mind-blowing fact right now?
Blow my mind.
So, this weekend I went to film a wedding. It was our good friend's girlfriend's sister, and I met her parents, and they introduced themselves to me, and they said, "Hello, my name's Martha," and the husband's name was Tom. Isn't that amazing?
Whoa.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
Yeah, that's something.
Right? It's fucking crazy. So anyway.
I'm trying to think.
Tom and Martha. But the fucking Waynes.
Yeah. Trying to think what that makes Tom, but whatever.
That makes Tom Batwing.
Batwing, there it is.
Thomas.
Red Robin.
We're not talking about people that our listeners do not know. Bad radio.
It's bad. This has been a bad radio. Who's your favorite? Who are you most excited for the Justice League? I'll go with you, Sean, first.
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Huge Wonder Woman fan. Not even. It sounds like I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Are you just a Gal Gadot fan, or are you a?
I'm not gonna say I'm not a Gal Gadot fan.
It's true. I mean, she was great in Fast and Furious.
Right. Didn't see that one.
He didn't see it, Adam. He didn't see that one.
Wonder Woman's awesome. Come on.
Well, it's funny.
What pish posh?
It was funny. We were talking the other day, and Sean dared me to name all of the Fast and Furious movies, and I almost couldn't do it. The premise of each one.
Let's see if Matt can do it.
How many
Okay,
Rock
here we
is
go.
in, how many Vin Diesel is in.
Hold on. Here we go. Let's go, Matt.
It's the Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
It's Too Fast, Too Furious. It's Tokyo Drift. It's Tokyo Drift. It's Fast and Furious. It's Fast 5. It's Furious 6. It's...
See, I thought it was Furious 7.
Oh, maybe it was Furious 7. Then what's 6? We're getting way off
Hold on,
topic.
I'll look it up here.
That's where I got hung up.
All right, I got it right here. You ready?
Yeah.
Fast 5. Go ahead. And then you said what?
It was Fast and Furious. Then it was Fast 5.
Fast and Furious 6.
So that was just... It was just called Fast and Furious 6.
Yeah. Then Furious 7.
Which is the most ridiculous one because... Well, actually, I mean, jumping cars between Dubai skyscrapers is pretty ridiculous. But the most ridiculous scene, the most far-fetched scene in all of the series is when Dom gets on the hood of his fucking Daytona Charger and crashes it into a bridge and midair catches Letty and safely lands on the hood of another car on the other side of the bridge.
All right, this is a segment for another time. This is a whole other.
All right, so
We'll save this for when that one comes out. We'll
all right.
see it at
Okay,
night.
so Wonder Woman. You're excited for Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, psyched. And Mara because I don't know, that's cool. I mean,
Amber Heard's.
yeah, she's great. But
She's good at
I
looking.
don't know. I don't know much
In a fish
about.
costume.
I don't know much about. It's
About the Atlanteans?
Aquaman's wife.
Yeah, it's been done a couple different ways. It's his significant other.
Yeah.
Wife, girlfriend,
Okay.
lover. So
And then I guess I'm also the Flash better be good. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, of the Flash obviously better be good. Adam, who are you most excited for?
Actually, quite the opposite of Sean. I am excited to see Aquaman and Cyborg because
Really?
as a big DC fan, I don't read Aquaman or Cyborg. I just I read the Justice League, and that's how I follow them. But I'm really interested to see sort of Surfer Bro Aquaman, and then honestly, man, I know next to nothing about Cyborg. Next to nothing.
I don't know that much about Cyborg. Victor, I don't even know his fucking last name.
You can imagine how little I know.
Anyway, Victor is his first name, and they just call him by Victor. But Cyborg, I'm just not excited for Cyborg at all. I don't care for the comics. I read some of the Rebirth comics. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's like Tony Stark, but way too involved. It's like really technical for no reason.
I was just gonna ask that. I feel like there's always like one has the other's version of like their own version of the other's character.
But I guess it's Cyborg to Marvel's Iron Man. I don't know.
It's like if you put Cyborg and Batman together, it's like Tony Stark or something. I don't know because
rich and
I don't know.
That's the thing. I would say that Batman and Bruce Wayne is more Tony Stark Iron Man than Cyborg is. But like the technical aspect, he's like super smart and shit. But I'm most excited for the Flash. Most excited for the Flash and Aquaman. I think Aquaman close second. Also Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's the man.
And also all of them.
Adam lied when he said he wasn't most excited about Batman.
Well, I think that we all know that we're all most excited for Batman. But we have to say our second because obviously we just keep saying Batman and Ben Affleck and just be boring. Yeah. So
Anyways.
the trailer was awesome. Fucking Jason Momoa. Is that how you say his name?
Momoa?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa looks like a fucking badass as Aquaman.
And they had to do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they had to.
If they made him like I don't know, pretty boy.
Yeah. He from what I gather from like the comics, he's not really. He is a badass, but he's not like this badass. He's like a blonde haired like fancy Nancy boy, sweet boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Something wrong with that, but just saying that's what he seemed like to me.
I'm sure they're very accepting down in Atlantis, right?
I guess, right? Are they?
I hear they like fish sticks.
They do. They like fish sticks.
I wanted to ask you this because I've watched the Justice League trailer upwards of 10 times, and that's not a joke.
Nor was it funny.
There's one like, faint frame of when Lois Lane like looks up at the sky.
Yes.
You think that's a hint at
Superman?
Big Blue?
Yeah, they basically gave it away there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But not enough. You know what I mean?
The thing is, everybody knows the Superman's gonna come back.
The Superman.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows the Superman's gonna come back. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's probably a nod. Why else would they put her in the trailer? You know what I mean? Like, who else is she gonna be looking at? Like, you know, no one else is gonna be flying around.
Maybe it was an awesome.
I don't know.
I fucking love the comedy too aspect of the trailer. This is the last thing we'll touch on, but the comedy aspect with like who gets in the car with Batman? Was it Flash or was it Aquaman? And he's like, "What's your superpower?" And he's like, "I'm rich." Was it Flash? Yeah,
Aquaman had a funny moment too, though. Like a bat, I dig it.
Oh right.
I dig it, bruh.
So yeah,
Aquaman.
Super excited. And tomorrow, speaking of superhero trailers, tomorrow there's a new Spider-Man trailer coming out.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
If you're yes, they released a trailer today for the trailer.
Oh, fuck's sake!
And it's real. It's actually. Did you see the trailer for the trailer?
No, I'm sure it's
Adam,
awesome.
did you see it?
Oh, I didn't see
It's
it.
like really short. It's just Spider-Man hanging on the ledge, right?
Well, I saw the
And-
pictures they released.
And he like leans off the ledge, and the little spider symbol in the middle of his chest, like the spider hops off and flies away like it's this little like drone thing, kind of like what Red Wing is for Falcon, right?
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming that this is like Tony Stark hardware because he gives him the new suit and everything and all that
course,
shit.
yeah.
So it's gonna be like I think he's gonna have like a really like technical suit because it has the wings and it has like this little thing now. But anyway, so new trailer tomorrow. Yeah, they're calling the Vulture, who's the villain in the new movie Homecoming. They're calling him like the Dark Tony Stark.
Really?
Like he's like a
Tony Dark.
Tony Dark. Very good, Sean. On your feet there. Sean, do you have some riddles for us? Does Adam know about the riddles?
Adam, I think, does know about the riddles. So, Adam, this is Sean's spoiler riddles of the week. That's a working title. Okay. So the deal is, I give you a brief sentence. It's a spoiler to a movie. You have to guess what movie it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The first one is.
I have to guess.
Yeah, you have
Well,
to guess.
Matt can too.
Me
Matt.
personally or somebody else?
No, well, they can call in,
No, you answer right now, Adam.
but it's you and Matt. Matt doesn't know the
we'll
answer.
do it.
We'll do it. I don't know the answers
Necessarily.
either.
All right. He lives to be 108.
Benjamin Button? He lives to be 108.
Any ideas, Adam?
Did you know this one?
No, I don't get the answers either. But I think this is Green Mile.
Who lives?
I have no idea. I didn't see
He
that.
may have
movie.
been way too. You didn't see Green Mile?
I saw Green Mile, but what?
No, Adam just said he didn't see.
You
Green
never
Mile.
seen Green Mile?
Can we
Adam?
cut him?
No, I haven't seen Green
And
Mile.
Michael Clark Duncan's good name. God damn it, Adam. No.
Tim Hunks.
All right, go to the next one.
All right. I think that's that one. Anyways, the hooker gets the millionaire. It's an easy one.
Oh, Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah, absolutely. They all die in a shoot. Or let's say they both die in a shootout.
They both die in a shootout.
Both. It's a duo. I know this one.
Both die in a shootout. I don't know this one.
Adam?
Got nothing.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
No, see, I never saw that.
Ah, they come
Never
busting
saw
out.
that.
Ugh. All right.
I know the reference. I just never saw the movie.
Yeah. Hey, any idea the Gigolo gets the model?
The Gigolo gets the model?
Any idea what that is?
I have no idea.
I don't know that one either.
Is it Deuce Bigelow?
It must be.
Explain Deuce Bigelow.
European Gigolo?
Has to be,
Do the
right?
initials T and J mean anything to you?
Adam, maybe you can get these two. They go together. They're tandem. Matt didn't get it last week, and neither did I. But Kevin Spacey did it, and then Kevin Spacey did it. 2 movies where Kevin Spacey did it.
I got one of them, I thought.
Spacey.
I definitely got one of them.
Well, I think Kaiser Soze is already another one in here.
What's that?
That's
Usual
Unusual
Suspects?
Suspects.
First one, I would guess The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, it has to
and-
be. These are too hard.
I don't
We'll
know.
come back to them next week and torture ourselves. I
Okay.
think we're done today.
All right, so let's move on to movie news of the week. So it went from starting at, it was 30-second movie news, and then it was minute movie news, and now it's just movie news.
We've given up. There's no time limit.
Now it's just moving.
So I'm going to read through them, and if you have anything you really want to say about any of these topics, we can stop in between, and we'll make it a point to kind of like hurry through them, though.
Right.
So we don't get bogged down. So,
Got it. We'll see how that goes.
Number 1, studios are in talk to release new movies to on-demand as early as 2 weeks after theatrical debut. That means right now we could turn on our TVs and watch Beauty and the Beast on our TVs.
Nah.
That's what that means.
Not into it.
I'm down. I'm putting thumbs down on that.
Thumbs
I'm
down on
Caesar
that
on
one.
Thumbs down. Don't want it. Can't have it. It's going to destroy theaters. Michael Pena confirms that he will be back for Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's a big old thumbs up.
Yep. I think that was
Can't
big
wait,
for that movie.
Can't wait for that.
Yep.
Saban, the creator of Power Rangers, has a 6-movie arc planned for the Power Rangers, which include prequels, standalones, etc., things like that, kind of like what Star Wars is doing. I'm into that. We'll talk about that later. Sony, this is brand new news. Sony's starting filming a Venom movie this fall. They're describing it as horror/sci-fi, and they're trying to get it rated R.
Trying.
Trend?
Deadpool.
It's a trend. That's what he's doing. This will kickstart Sony's Marvel Universe, and I'm very interested. Or who put their interest in? Was that you, Rod?
I did because I'm interested.
I'm also interested. How the fuck awesome! Venom has a really good base to start with. There's a lot of characters directly around Eddie Brock and Venom to like go off of.
Right.
So,
Venom has been a good guy. Venom has been a bad guy. Anti-Venom. There's all types of
there's like
iterations
Chick
of that
Venom.
character.
I don't know what her name is. There's the Chick Venom girl.
So for our
Chick Venom.
explain comics to Sean segment, Sony's doing their own thing.
Well, so if you remember, Sony owns Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And now Marvel owns Spider-Man again in the movies. And so, but Venom still lies with Sony, I guess, right, Adam? Is that what's happening here? They still own some rights?
My guess is Sony is like loaning Spider-Man to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
So that's why he's going to be in Avengers. That's why he's getting his own standalone film.
Okay.
And an entire universe can be built around Spider-Man and his characters. You could go. They might even go the Spider-Gwen character, which is Gwen Stacy becomes, gets bitten by the radioactive spider.
Did you just say Spider-Gwen?
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, yeah, that's her name.
Okay.
But she's
That wasn't an awesome pun you just came up with.
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. Were you ready to give me credit for that?
I was just about to.
No, sorry. Yeah, Spider-Gwen is a hugely popular, female superhero. And so, I mean, they could build it around that. They could even go the Miles Morales route, which is the half black, half Latino.
Now, see,
Spider-Man.
Now, I wonder, because they're not, if they lent the Spider-Man intellectual property to Marvel, they're not getting it back anytime soon. I mean,
I think they're making too much. They're making too much money off of it to get it back. Want it back.
Also, Spider-Man is just getting started in the MCU, and I'm sure that they have a lot planned for him and have him signed on for a lot of shit coming down the pike. So you're right. I think that maybe Spider-Gwen is like the better fit for that universe if they even do that. Like I said, I think they can really start with Venom and build it out from there. See what happens.
Right.
I don't know, but I'm super excited about that. And a rated R sci-fi horror Venom movie sounds pretty fucking awesome. I want to see Eddie Brock not as the guy from that 70s show.
Any ideas who's playing him?
I don't think it's casted yet.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Gotta get my CV together.
Send it in.
You can play. We'll put together a highlight tape of you as Officer Andre, because I mean, I think that character really could resonate with Venom.
I think they're on the same.
Yeah, don't talk. Sean's an actor, just so everybody knows.
I know.
Sean has acted before. So has Adam.
This is the actor studio, by the way.
This is inside the actor studio, and I'm James Lipton.
It's not like we're not speaking from experience, We know the ins and outs of the biz. That's what they call it.
That's right. We're guerrilla filmmakers.
Nobody's been there more than us.
And speaking of guerrilla filmmakers, Disney has I can't say that with a straight face. Disney has Star Wars plans into the 2030s.
Rejoice.
The 2030s.
Holy shit.
That is fucking bananas. Banana
Imagine in
Land.
the
I'm into
year
it.
2030, we could be seeing like Star Wars episode.
I'll be taking my
20,
kids.
like,
See,
something like
I'll be
that.
taking my kids to the new Star Wars movies.
All right, this is awesome, and this is always my qualm with this: is I either need to not know that, or they need to not do that, because I could die between now and then. And then now I'm on my deathbed knowing I'm missing Star Wars movies, and that's not okay with me.
I remember. I think I was with one of you guys, and we were in the car leaving the theater one time. We were seeing a movie, and we pulled up a list of upcoming movies, and like upcoming. It was like the next decade of movies, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like 2020, The Flash, and I'm like, I could be fucking dead by then.
Yeah.
Anything could happen from now until then.
Could not make it.
I know what you mean. That's why we need the freeze chamber. Just freeze me and defrost me for every movie, and then freeze me again.
Right.
That's it.
Or just
That's all I
release
need.
them
You
all
know,
now.
you know what, guys? This has me thinking. I'm probably not going to leave my house until Justice League comes out. I don't want to take any chances.
Work from
I have
home.
to see. I have to see that movie.
Dude, you
So-
better be taking your fucking vitamin C and your airborne.
Yeah.
Make sure you're good and healthy.
Look both ways.
I'm about to fix me up a salad or something so I can just ensure myself that I'm there.
But yeah, 2030s Star Wars. Me and Sean were talking a little about it before, just like brief. Like they're probably gonna do prequels, sequels, prequels. Like they're probably gonna redo the prequels and do prequels to the prequels. It's gonna be fucking bananas. I'm assuming they do a Boba Fett movie somewhere in there. All right, well, hold on. Wish list of Star Wars movie. If you had to pick one, Sean, you want to see a Star Wars movie, a standalone, a prequel, a remake. What would you want to see?
I need to remake the prequels.
Okay, you want to remake the
Yep.
prequels? That's your
And
wish list.
I want to give credit to the person. I can't remember his name. Did it on YouTube. He basically sits there and rewrites the prequels from the perspective of Obi-Wan, and it's
very good.
unbelievable.
You showed me that
It is
before.
way better than what they came out with, and I want to give him credit for it. But see if you can look. It's like if Star Wars Episode 1 was good again, or
I'm sure if you
was good.
Google it, you guys. Can
Yeah,
find
absolutely find it. But it's absolutely they're only like 15 minutes each, and he reworks it. He uses a lot of the same characters and scenes, but does it in such a way it's awesome.
Cool. My wish list would be having a Boba Fett standalone. I think it's already in the works, but I want it. Adam, what about you?
That's really tough to say. I mean, I know. I'm not sure how this would fit, but Sean, I remember that video game you used to play in college that was like supposed to take place in between both trilogies, and I
Unleashed.
remember that being fucking awesome.
Yeah, Force Unleashed,
whatever that was.
Darth Revan or whatever.
Yes,
That was it.
That
I remember that being awesome.
yeah, somebody's already figured out where that fits in. I think
It's a book. It's 2 books. Actually.
yeah, isn't it pre? It's like pre Rogue One.
Yeah.
But yeah, people have. I mean, I've seen that. People want that too.
There's also the Dark Plagueis character that everybody's like referring to. It's in the book. He's in the books. He's like he's like the master of the masters of the dark side.
Right.
Dark Plagueis.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Boba
let's move-
Fett would be cool.
Yeah, Boba Fett would be. I'm excited. I want to see him climb out of the Sarlacc pit and then come back. Spider-Man. We already talked about this. Spider-Man's villain, the Vulture. He's described as a dark Tony Stark, played by Michael Keaton. So that's exciting.
Oh, that's right. Birdman shout out.
Trailer, trailer coming tomorrow. Adam, this is going to be just brace yourself. You already know this because you
yeah.
put it. But Charlie Hunnam has zero interest in being the Green Arrow, which is just a fucking huge disappointment. And honestly, I don't want to say I hate Charlie Hunnam now because I don't think I could ever hate Charlie Hunnam. But after now, not wanting to be in Pacific Rim 2 and not wanting to be the fucking Green Arrow,
He's
Well,
really walking the line.
he's
Nah.
really chapping my ass.
But Adam, Adam, you had a great point this weekend though when you were talking about this.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So I read the interview, and like the way he said it, he confessed he knows nothing about the Green Arrow. He doesn't see it in like his career arc of
the fuck's his
being
career
in
arc?
these superhero movies. I don't know. It's something British people say. But
I'm on.
He also said that just because he doesn't know anything about this comic book and fans are like so diehard and they
Well,
want it to be so accurate, he
fans
feels
can go
like maybe he can't give it justice
Fans can go
because
fuck
he
themselves.
doesn't know anything about it.
I'm on record a couple weeks ago. I think this is when me and you were doing it, Adam. Still, I'm on record saying I don't think we need a director. I don't think we need actors that know anything about the goddamn fucking material. You can fucking go in and learn the material. I understand he's like nervous and walking on eggshells because there's a lot of fucking idiots that will just destroy him for not knowing of their fucking little niche hobby, like the fucking comic books. Like, be inclusive about it.
Well, it's like the uproar of people who complained that Christian Bale was cast as Batman. You ever seen those?
No.
It's like whole online forums of people looking back and be like, wow, we didn't like Christian Bale casting either, and he was awesome. And then, again, for Affleck. And
this just leads me back to my main overarching
people
life.
hated Michael Keaton.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
People didn't want Michael Keaton to be Batman.
Yeah. This just leads me back.
It doesn't matter. It even goes back that far.
Yeah.
My overarching life saying is just people don't know what they want.
Yep, that is your saying.
Write it on my fucking tombstone. People have no idea what they actually want until they fucking have it. So, and even then, they don't fucking know.
Don't give them the option is the other one of yours.
Okay, so let's restore hope in society because Jessica Chastain is open to playing Poison Ivy in the Gotham City Sirens movie.
Yep.
That has my
That
pants
is hot
getting
news
tight.
because
I'm nervous about getting excited for it.
I know my friend Sean Abernathy is a big Jessica Chastain guy.
He is
Huge
Jessica.
Chastain.
Love the roles she chooses. Murph.
So, Murph.
Come on.
Don't leave me, Murph.
Don't leave me, Murph.
I was so jealous you were watching
leave.
that yesterday, Adam. When I was getting your
done.
Snapchats, I was jealous. I almost put it on.
We
Almost
almost
stopped
put it on the other night at 10 p.m. We were like, I'll be up till 1, and then we ended up being up till 1 anyway, so we should have watched it. But.
So what about this? So Sirens. How about we have Jessica Chastain as Poison Ivy,
Okay.
Emily Blunt as Catwoman.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm tickling
Oh, yeah.
I'm tickling Sean's funny bone right now. And I don't know the other ones, but I was just trying to throw Emily Blunt for you. I was just trying to get Emily Blunt in the conversation for you and for me.
Big fan. Big fan.
And then Adam, you want to hit up this
hey, I
last?
did want to add one more thing about
Yes.
Charlie Hunnam.
Please.
Sorry, I think I'm on delay here, but I think I want to add one more thing about Charlie Hunnam. Like, I understand his reasoning. He doesn't I guess I can understand it, but you know what, Charlie? Just send me your home address. I will go out and I will buy you everything Green Arrow you need, and just read them.
I'll
Send me your home address and I'll come over and I'll read them to you.
I'll fucking read every comic book and recite it back to him, and then we can watch the TV show together. Whatever you want to do, Charlie.
Because just look at one Green Arrow panel. It's fucking Charlie Hunnam. It's Charlie Hunnam. That's who it is.
Do you really think that Paul Rudd read Ant-Man comics? Absolutely fucking not. He didn't. He did not read fucking Ant-Man. Nobody reads Ant-Man comics.
No,
Nobody
not
gives
even
a
the guy
fuck
that
about
wrote
it,
it.
man. Yeah.
I just want to thank Charlie Hunnam for listening to the podcast.
Thanks, Charlie.
He could.
He could. He could.
Anyway, science.
What? So the first images of Alicia Vikander. Vikander, is that how you say her name?
Vikander.
Vikander,
Yep.
released as Laura Croft. They're
Oh, by the way, I
online.
think it's Alicia.
Is it Alicia?
Oh, you're right.
I think it's Alicia.
God damn it, Alicia.
Not
You-
Shia.
You know her
Sia.
from Ex Machina?
I know her from Light Between Two Oceans.
Don't know that one.
Oh, well, it's where her and Fassbender met on set.
Oh.
Adam should have known that.
Wait, are
if
they
he was-
dating?
Are you
I
kidding
did know
me?
that.
I did not. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Are they married or are they dating?
I don't know if they're
Just
married.
getting that
Power
Fassbender
couple,
dick.
though.
That is a power
Dating.
couple.
The three of us are dating. Me, her, and Michael.
But you're dating you're dating her through the transitive property.
Right.
Because you're dating Michael Fassbender and Fassbender's dating her. So
That's right.
right, isn't that how it
Yeah,
works?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to our dismay, there is still no director for The Flash.
It's day 134.
Me and Sean were just talking about it. 2020 is a faraway time for The Flash, but still, in a year they're going to have to find a director. So why not find it now?
Or just like you said, don't hire one and then get rid of them or whatever.
Or four of them. Yeah. They need to control the story. DC needs to be better about controlling their story about their fucking product. That's what it is.
They really do, because every 2 seconds you hear something about a DC property being up in flames. Like, holy shit, the Harley Quinn movie, the director of photography shit his pants yesterday or something like that.
Not even that, too, but it's like, how many different stories have we heard about the new Batman standalone movie? I mean, it started off with Ben Affleck's directing it, and he's writing it, and he's starring in it. Oh, wait, no, Ben Affleck's not directing it. He's going to still star in it, and he's writing it. Oh, wait, they're doing a full rewrite. Oh, no, wait, the studio actually likes the script. We're going to keep it. Oh, wait, Ben Affleck's in rehab. That one actually is true, and that is just just what happens.
Good luck to Ben.
Good luck to you, Ben. But anyway,
Thanks for listening.
No director for the Flash movie. Get on that shit. All right, scary movies. We want to talk about things that make us go bump in the night. That's not accurate.
Because here at Make Movies Great Again, we talk about scary movies not at Halloween time.
Yeah,
in
that's,
March.
That's fucking cliche.
We're doing it different here. We're reinventing the game.
Well, because honestly, I've gotten a huge back into the interest of horror movies since Get Out has come out.
Yep.
And Get Out was fucking awesome, so I've been brushing up on my scary movies.
That was good.
So, Sean, kick us off here.
All right, so I had to go back to my childhood because, not to be a hardo, scary movies don't scare me anymore.
If you're talking about this as being your childhood, that makes me feel extremely old.
What do you mean?
This first one on your list?
Well, this is probably 8th grade or something.
It's technically our childhood. It makes me feel terrible.
Yeah, The Ring is the one. And I just remember having to watch it in the daylight because I tried watching it at night and I think probably got through like the first death or whatever and it fucked me up. I had to go to bed.
I fucking love the Ring movie.
I liked it.
That was one of my first like movies I saw with like on my own with friends.
Yeah.
Adam, are you there with us?
No.
You weren't?
Adam would never.
I've never seen that movie. All
right, I saw it with a bunch of like kids.
Not interested.
I just remember being horrified of this and then hearing about the next, like, it's basically like a Japanese horror, right? The Ring was The Grudge. Going to that in theaters and dying laughing.
Really?
Yeah. When that chick showed up at the top of the stairs with no jaw or tongue hanging out, making that ridiculous noise, I couldn't help it.
But The Ring scared you.
The Ring scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, The Ring was very scary. It was very unsettling.
Yeah, and that video, I mean, with all the...
You saw the new one that came out, right?
No. I'm not going to ruin it.
The new one is like the digital age for The Ring. So
of course.
The
spreads like wildfire.
The video shared virally online.
Oh.
It comes on in an airplane on the trailer.
Yeah.
Everybody's screaming, and then the plane just starts to crash. No, seriously.
The pilots watched it.
The pilots are watching.
Why are they watching TV? But as far as
was basically Scary Movie 3.
Yeah, right.
The video went viral in Scary Movie 3.
Hey, I think you're right.
They're fucking stealing plots from spoofs and bringing it back in.
Wow, that's insane. But my favorite classic scare thriller is like all of the Hannibal series.
I like the Hannibal
Silence
movies.
of the Lambs. I mean, that's like scary and it's just on a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid of like movies and with Ouija boards in them because I don't play with a Ouija board. But like a serial killer. That could happen.
Serial killer, they eat you, could happen.
They eat you.
It happens.
Plus,
it actually
Silence
happens.
of the Lambs is the ultimate twofer. I mean, Buffalo Bill's scary, and then also Hannibal Lecter.
Yes.
I mean, come on. It's like two plots in one awesome movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm a big fan of the Hannibal series. I actually really liked Hannibal Rising.
Yep.
Did
I did too.
that one?
Yeah, I have no... I'm not snooty about those.
I thought that was really good, but also, obviously, Silence of the Lambs, the classics, are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So mine might seem a little silly, but I'm gonna tell you guys a little quick anecdote.
I think I know where you're going with this. And
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm thinking back to when not when Ghostbusters came out because I wasn't born. 85.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I first watched it was probably like 94, 95.
Right.
It was with my cousins. My parents were watching. We rented it from Major Video on Mill Spring Avenue. Where I had just returned my copy of Frankenweenie and swapped it out for...
So I could pick it up.
Me and Adam figured out that when we would go into Major Video, this rental place near our house, whenever I couldn't get Frankenweenie, it mean Adam had it, and when Adam couldn't get it, it meant I had it. So, but anyway,
yeah,
Ghostbusters.
I must have rented that movie 10,000 times as a kid.
Yeah, it was. I love Frankenweenie. But anyway, Ghostbusters. Zool scared the fuck out of me.
He's the guy in the picture.
Like nothing else. No. That's the second one. That's the Lord fucking...
That guy was horrifying. But go ahead.
No, I'm talking about Zool, the fucking dog monster thing.
Oh, yeah.
From the first one.
Yep.
That was scary.
Fucking scared the fuck out of me. It was like practical effects, so it looked real. It wasn't like fucking horrifying CGI for that time.
Right.
It was scary as fuck. Zool scared the fuck out of me. And then like when Sigourney Weaver opens the fridge and it's like in the fridge.
Yep.
And it just fucking like it's all smoked and like the lights and everything. I got behind my dad's recliner so fast, your head would spin. I flipped backwards over the recliner and I was like, "That's it." I watched the rest of it from behind there.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know. I remember that, and I remember. I guess it was the second one, like you were saying, with the
forget his
baby.
name,
There's the baby though,
Fuck, yeah.
and that guy in the picture is trying to get to the baby, and they put the baby in the tub, and then like that goo comes out of the drain.
Oh,
horrifying.
Yeah.
Couldn't take a
that's
bath for weeks.
I'm looking up this guy's name. Vigo. Vigo.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He had like a full long name. The man who holds hands of death. I don't know. But anyway, that was fucking terrifying.
That's a hell of a title.
And then
That's Adam's new Twitter name.
I just wanted to touch on a thriller. I guess it's like a thriller / horror series. Saw. I am a huge fan of the Saw movies. I thought that the twist. If you haven't seen it by now, then whatever. I'm gonna spoil it for you. The twist in the first one with the guy with Jigsaw's laying face down, like the whole movie, fucking awesome. That was so good. And like, I know for the first like 3, they did a good job of like keeping the story together, and then it kind of went off the rails. Still enjoy them for what they are, though. Fucking make your skin crawl movies.
Oh yeah,
like, that's what they are. So
no,
also,
those are. I think I saw 3.
Also, Bigfoot is a ghost. Adam. All right, so,
I've never heard of Bigfoot as a ghost.
all right, so I'm gonna go off the rails here real quick. Just
Did
real
you
quick.
make that up?
No. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. So today I was listening to this podcast, Bizarre States. Shout out Andrew Bowser and Jessica Chobot. You guys are awesome. But anyway,
Thanks for listening.
they had these like ghost hunter people on them, and essentially, and I know you haven't seen The Conjuring, Adam, right? I'm assuming so.
No way. What are you, crazy?
I can safely say you have not seen The Conjuring. But anyway, so it's about these two, Elizabeth and Lorraine Warren. They're like ghost hunters, and they like did like the Amityville Horror and shit like that. But anyway, there's this young couple that do this as well, and they're from Canada, and they were on the podcast today, and they were talking about how they have a theory for that Bigfoot is actually a ghost of the. He is actually a ghost of the missing link. So there is a missing link, or there was a missing link, but he's just a ghost, and that's why he's hard to find.
I'm sold.
I love it. It settles all the arguments. Bigfoot truthers and people who are like, they believe in ghosts, but they don't believe in Bigfoot. This is perfect for that Venn diagram, that intersection.
Right. They're joining the parties.
So
get around this.
Just if you want to talk about Bigfoot, think about this. Bigfoot is a ghost.
Oh, you have to do that.
Bigfoot's a ghost. Adam?
All right, so as our listeners can tell, I don't see a lot of scary movies because I'm just simply not interested. I don't do well with them personally. Like in this, I'm not a religious person at all. Like I'm not super religious, but like the religious scary movies get me. Like was the Conjuring religious? Whatever. Anything with demons in it scares the shit out of me. The Exorcist, that movie, no, not seeing it. Anything in that realm, I'm not seeing. But one time in high school,
I think I was there for this.
Yeah, you two assholes just berated me into seeing this movie.
I like this.
I know you did, psycho. It's The Last Exorcism. And so it's shot hand cam style with this priest, and they go to this farm out in the middle of bumfuck, and it's this dad, and he lives there with his daughter, and he's like, they think she's possessed by the devil, and it's not that this priest is running a scam or anything. Like he literally picks her name off the top of a pile because it's a movie. But so he goes to the house, and they basically surmise that it's bullshit. You know what I mean? The father is doing stuff to the daughter. They're gonna call the police. She's just fucked up, and she's not really possessed. And then something happens, and they leave the house, and something happens. They end up going back to the house, and they get back to this goddamn house, and it is just completely covered in upside down crucifixes and blood and all this crazy devil shit. And then they go out into the backyard, and she gives birth to the Antichrist, and it scared the shit out of me. I don't do well with possessions. I tried to tough it out, but like I didn't sleep for a couple of days after seeing that fucking movie.
I should
have gone and seen Takers. I should have seen Takers with Paul Walker and Tyrese and whoever the hell else was in that movie. I should have just goddamn seen it.
I can tell this movie really stayed with you because I only saw it once, the time we saw it in theaters, and I don't remember any of this.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
But I can tell it really stayed
Oh no,
with
this
you.
movie stays with
This
me.
kept you up a few
Yeah,
nights.
this movie. Just,
Also, you weren't in high school. You were in college. It came out in 2010.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
no.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah.
didn't.
You were in college. It's fucking crazy.
Well, we'll edit that out.
Whatever. Everybody, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways,
No,
so
very
my
scary.
second one that I saw when I was younger. My second scary one, it wasn't scary, just like a piece of this movie just scared the shit out of me, was in Signs with
Oh, yeah.
Mel Gibson and Joaquin. In Signs, when they're at the Mexican, like they're showing that homespun footage
Oh, the birthday
of,
party.
party, and they're yelling and screaming in a different language. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. And then there's, they say something, and then it just, I wish you guys could see me right now because it just slinks through the bushes and looks at them, and he's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know what's going on.
Walks right across.
He just parked his car and he's walking through the birthday party. He just wants a slice of cake. But no, that was scary. I jumped out of my seat at that part. That was nuts.
That was good.
Signs is a classic.
I love
Signs is
Signs.
a classic.
Saw that 3 times in theaters.
Get Mel Gibson back in the fold.
Get him in.
Jeez.
You say one little anti-Semitic
The Last
thing.
Exorcism came out.
What?
Are you sure The Last Exorcism came out in
Yeah,
2000?
I looked it up too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
But
That's actually crazy. I don't even realize.
no, I know. But I just want to say, M. Night Shyamalan, underrated.
Very underrated. Are we gonna do this
Or
now?
more of a hate. More people just hate him, and I think it's unwarranted.
No, let's
we can
save
do
it.
that later. We'll
Let's
get
save
into
it because
that
I
later.
want to see Split before we get into that.
Okay. All right. Wait, you want to see Split before we get into what? Oh, before we get into what?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Did you see Split, Sean?
No, not yet. I want to.
We were talking about it. Sean and I were talking about it this weekend and how we want to see it.
I just want to say that M. Night Shyamalan is the Nickelback of directors.
Wrong.
It's right. Nickelback is a fine band.
No, it's
I'm
not.
on Team Sean here.
What the
I'm
fuck?
Team Sean.
Really?
There are better. Look at this
I
photograph.
fucking love that song.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Come on.
I fucking love it. It reminds me of 90s, like, grunge.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Stop it.
Stop.
Does not remind you. Of
Okay. All right, movie and book recommendations.
I want to hear your movie and book recommendation. Okay, I'm on delay.
So I just have one this week. So I'm still reading that Star Wars book that me and Sean talked about a little bit last week. It's the first Star Wars book. It's 10,000 years before A New Hope, but I'm not done with it yet, so I'll wait to give my review on it. But I saw Power Rangers and Beauty and the Beast over the weekend. Beauty and the Beast is what everybody expected. It's a beautiful movie and the music's wonderful. But I want to talk about the surprise of probably the last, I don't know, well, at least the last few movies I've seen. Power Rangers was a huge surprise. I went into this movie not expecting much. I thought it was just going to be like, good for kids like the Power Rangers. Little kids now that watch Power Rangers and the kids who, like me and you, Adam, and... Did you watch Power Rangers, Sean?
Oh, of course I did.
And we all watch Power Rangers. But this was a really, really well done movie. And I think Saban has something on their hands here. Like I talked about earlier, how they have a 6-movie arc they're planning. I think it's going to go really well. I think it's probably going to go... I mean, say what you want about Transformers. I think it's awesome. But they're a very successful movie. It's a very successful movie franchise.
Definitely.
The third Transformers movie is the #1 movie of all time in China.
Not surprised.
I love
Fact.
that in China.
In China. I'm just saying. Like,
No, that's great.
But also, I mean, they make a bit of change.
No, absolutely.
So this Power Rangers movie was awesome. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why it was awesome.
4.
Number 1, fan service. It's everything that I wanted. I like. It had callbacks to the show, the original show. It had a lot of the same characters, all the same like names and everything. So it felt I felt right at home with the series. Some of the reasons were because of the fighting scenes, the fighting sequences. I don't know if you guys remember from the original show. They had a certain rhythm to them. It was like they were teenagers, and then like for every episode, they were like teenagers doing their normal teenage thing. Then they catch whiff of something going awry, and then they start fighting the putties. And then Rita would send down this like big monster. They'd kick the monster's ass with all their weapons, and they'd fight them in like an open field. And then Rita would send down her staff and make the monster huge. And then they'd get in their Zords and kick the monster's ass in their Zords. It was the same thing every episode. This one did it was followed except with a little like background on all the characters. They followed the same thing, and the fighting sequences were that really cheesy like martial arts karate, like just like fucking beating the shit out of these putty guys, like a lot of CGI putty guys.
They do that here?
Yeah, in this movie, and it was very cool. It was very cool how they
That's
did
awesome.
it. It felt like an episode of Power Rangers from when I was a kid. It really felt like it. And then the Zords were a little lacking, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give away too much for you guys, but I mean, you can obviously understand that the Power Rangers win the fight.
Oh, great! Spoiler alert.
But they there's a little after credit sequence you might want to see. Sean throwing up ads. The CGI was limited for what I thought was just going to be them in these CGI suits the entire time.
Right.
It was very well done. Very good character development.
Whoa.
Very surprising. Very good character. You don't see it at this type of movie.
No.
Very good character development. And I just really enjoyed it. I was very surprised by it. Me and Schwartz went to go see it.
Yeah.
And Mitch. And we all enjoyed it. So
I am a little skeptical of it, but I will be sold if and only if they include Pudgy Pig.
Pudgy Pig. I
You don't remember Pudgy Pig?
No.
His catchline is, quote, "I'm hungry." And Matt does
Oh,
a picture of him.
shit!
You know Pudgy Pig.
Oh, I know Pudgy Pig.
You know Pudgy-
It's the fork and knife and the fucking Trojan.
Oh,
helmet.
yeah. Look him up if you don't know him. Type in Pudgy Pig.
Oh, shit. I know Pudgy Pig.
Oh yeah.
I need one of those.
Goldar was a little disappointing. You saw him in the trailer. It doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
like Goldar at all.
Really?
No. Elizabeth Banks was very good. I like
That's
Elizabeth
right.
Banks.
She's in it, yeah.
As Rita Repulsa. Yeah. So I liked it. I think it was good. I went in with low expectations.
Yeah, it was good, though.
It blew away my expectations. I'd say I don't know. I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
7.5. There it is.
7.5. 7,
Good
7.5.
enough for me to
somewhere
see.
around
7.5 Matt stars.
7.5. Definitely.
So I haven't been on in a while, and some of my recommendations are recent, and I'll save the two that I share with Sean for the end. But I've recently been rewatching The Sopranos. Matt, I know you're a huge fan. Sean, I know you've never seen them. You should. I'm
Maybe all kinds of hate
burning
mail.
through episodes right now at a rapid pace. Hey, if you're gonna call yourself Italian, Sean, and do this with your hands, my
Good.
own.
Oh.
Good radio.
Scuttle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I love this show, and it got me thinking. Rewatching it has me thinking, like, would this show survive now? Because now every show gets compared to Game of Thrones. Like, Game of Thrones is the holy grail of shows now, and it's just not the same show. This show isn't the mob versus the FBI. The show is the mob versus itself. It's about Tony and his family and his relationship with all of his guys, and it's just unique because it's in a mafia related family.
Yeah.
And it's a really good show, and Tony is such an insanely complex character. He's this mob boss that goes to a shrink and has a lot of family problems. He's a regular guy, and he runs the mafia in New Jersey.
Yeah.
But if you've never seen this show, I would highly suggest watching it. It's one of the best shows personally I've ever seen.
It's an interesting question.
Second thing on my list, if it could survive.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I think, it doesn't have to, obviously, but like coming from somebody who's never seen it, I know it as like the first major TV series. That's what it means to me. Like without Sopranos, there isn't going to be so many other series coming out. There's
Breaking
not going to be a
Bad.
Breaking Bad. There's not going to, it's and I just think that's what's special about it. And I haven't even seen it, and I almost don't want to see it because then I don't have it in front of me to watch. But anyways, go ahead, Adam. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. So I read this book called Savage Season by Joe Lansdale over the summer, and I really enjoyed it. It was a short book, and it's about this sort of odd couple, this old country southern white guy who's a ex-veteran, ex-hippie type of guy. Or no, he's not an ex-veteran. Yeah, he is actually, sorry. And his best friend is completely the opposite, except they were in the army together, and he's this gay black man. And this takes place years ago, like around World War II time, I believe. And so they're home from war, and they're still great friends. And they get into like this get rich quick thing, and there's a girl involved and all this anyways. And I really enjoyed the book. And the reason I'm mentioning it on here is because it became a TV show, and the name of the TV show was called Hap and Leonard, and those are the names of the two characters. And it's on Amazon Prime now, so I'm really excited to watch the show on Amazon Prime. The characters, Leonard is played by Michael K. Williams, aka Omar from The Wire, or Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire, and Hap is played by James Purefoy, who's in a bunch of stuff. He was in that show with fucking Kevin Bacon that was on television for a little while.
Yeah. The I don't know.
He was the king. He was the king in A Knight's Tale. Yeah. That's what everybody knows him as.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Robert Baratheon?
No,
in A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
The king, the one that Heath Ledger. He's like, nah, man, I'm gonna joust you
anyway. The good guy.
Yeah.
He's The Following was the name of that show.
Yes, The Following.
The Following. I love that show.
I think
season 1.
I think my mom liked that
Season 1. Well, Stephanie is a great woman.
She has good taste.
And the last ones I want to say is Sean and I this weekend we went to go see the movie Life with Jake Gyllenhaal and Rebecca Ferguson and Ryan Reynolds this weekend. We both really enjoyed it. I mean, we knew what we were getting into. It's an alien movie and outer space, and that's good enough for me to go see it, and I enjoyed it. What really put it over the top for me was the ending, and no spoilers, but we can get into it more with Sean. And something I do want to get into a little bit without Sean is something that I had never seen in theaters and we really wanted to see was 10 Cloverfield Lane. I love the trailer for this movie when it came out. They told you nothing, but they built up enough hype to get people interested. They threw the Cloverfield name on there. They threw J.J. Abrams on there. They threw John Goodman in there. So they had all the pieces to get their asses in the seats. And when I finally watched the movie, it really delivered for me. I had no fucking clue what was going on in this movie until about 20 minutes left. And I don't know if you've seen it, but everything just unfolded and my jaw dropped. I was like, damn.
I'm gonna have to.
It was good. It was really good. So it's on Prime now too. So check it out.
I'm gonna shuffle that shit to the top of my list and watch that because I've been wanting to for a long time. I actually talking about Life. I tried to convince Lindy to go see. I tried to sell her on Life on Sunday, last night. Yeah, we ended up seeing Beauty and the Beast. So.
Did you tell her it was like the new BBC Planet Earth documentary, Life?
No, she knew exactly what it was.
Okay.
So she knows better than that. That's awesome. I gotta watch.
She probably got the heads up from Jen. That's probably my bad.
Probably they probably got the channel going. Did Jen see it? Did Jen see Life?
Yeah, she saw it.
She saw you guys.
She gave me the reaction of that she didn't want to disappoint me because she didn't like it.
Well, Matt, once you see it, we should talk about
one of those.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do a spoiler cast on it if I go see it this week sometime or next weekend.
It's good because Adam and I had some good conversations on it.
Cool. Yeah, I like to get involved. Also with 10 Cloverfield, I like to get involved as well.
It's very good.
And by next week too, I'll have a full extensive review on Iron Fist. I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser. It's not gonna be very good.
A teaser for the review?
A teaser for the review.
Sean and I watched episode 1, and I mean, neither of us know a whole lot about the character.
Yeah, me either.
But I mean, I didn't hate it.
No, the thing is,
we've heard all the bad reviews though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was telling Sean before we came on here, I don't hate it. It's just very boring. The story is there. It's just done very boring. But it's actually the last few episodes. I'm on the last episode now. It's heating up.
Don't spoil your review.
Sorry, I'm not. I can't. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Next week I'll talk about it in its entirety.
Yeah, boom. Real quick, I'll just talk about Mr. Brooks. I feel like nobody's ever even heard of this movie. My cousin Kevin Costner's in it. He plays a serial killer.
That's not a lie.
He plays a serial killer. Thanks for listening, Kevin. Plays a serial killer. Don't really want to give it away because it's a really fun take on it. Plays the protagonist, but he's also just an antagonist. It's a very cool film. I really don't want to give it away, but check it out. William Hurt's in it.
I like William Hurt.
He's his savage serial killer alter ego.
Okay.
It's very good.
Check it out. Dane Cook in that movie? Sean, isn't Dane Cook in that movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, he is. I'm on IMDb right now.
Let me consult my...
He plays Mr. Smith.
You're consulting my... Huh? Yes.
Dane Cook?
Yeah.
Hey, where are they now?
Interesting.
Did this movie?
I don't think he has a big part though, because that didn't jump out at me.
Did this movie come out before or after Employee of the Month?
I don't know, but it came out before Last Exorcism in the year 2007.
Oh my god. The year we graduated.
Here we go.
Here we graduated.
The year my life
Scary
spiraled out of
movie,
control.
guys.
Yeah, Demi Moore, Kevin Costner, Dane Cook. Yep, William Hurt. Yep, good movie. Check it out if you have a chance.
Cool.
Thank y'all.
Cool. All right, guys. Good episode. Very good. Lots of stuff to talk about. We're creeping up on an hour right now.
Pat ourselves in the back.
Yeah. Just good job, guys.
Hey, 3 people in an hour? That's not bad.
Hey, you nailed it.
Big P podcasters. Capital P podcasters.
You like that? Yeah, oh yeah. Did you come up with that?
I did come up with that. Son of a bitch. All right, Adam. Thanks, and thanks, Sean, and thanks to me, Matt Vieira, for being here.
Thank you, Matt.
You're
welcome.
Thank
We have to really work on.
I'd like to thank myself for showing up.
I've been poisoned by my constituents. I think we need to work on how we close this. I think we're just stumbling through this right now.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Oh, listen. Follow us on Twitter at Make Movies Great. Just Make Movies Great. Also, call us and leave us a voicemail because nobody has done that yet. 401-285-8120. Call us and leave us a voicemail and ask us a fucking question. Call us assholes. Make sure you subscribe on the podcast on iTunes or watch us on YouTube. Either one. Leave us a review. Tell us we're idiots or tell us we're awesome. Just review it. I don't care. And until next week, have a week. See ya.